What's happening, people? KTV back again. Wolves 2, Aston Villa 0. What do you want to say about that match? What can we say? What can we say? We had 10 shots, 3 shots on target, one big chance. It says 69% possession. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. We've something needs to change. I say this every single video now. Every single video, I say something needs to change, and he's changed absolutely nothing, except put us in even more shit than we need to be in right now. So let's run through it. Yeah. First goal. Wolves get the ball. Bella-Kotcher's made a run. He's timed the run perfectly, but then Emi Martinez has got beaten at his near post with a powerful shot. And then the second goal, just one big hoof up to Cunha, who's at the halfway line with Konza. Konza has then headed the ball to a place where you can't even see it, lost it, left back to recover, doesn't get there quick enough, which puts him in a bad body position, where Cunha does a fake shot and it spun Konza. Like, it's absolutely spun him to the point he doesn't know where the ball is. And then Cunha's got the shot off and he's made it 2-0. Performance-wise, we were shocking. From the start, we never looked like scoring. Uno got it wrong today. Completely wrong today. He started off with a 4-5-1 formation with no wingers. Against a team who have wing backs that like to get up the field, or full backs who like to get up the field. So to counter that, wouldn't you play wingers? So when we have the ball, they have to stay where they are. But instead, he puts John McGinn on the right, and then he plays Jacob Ramsey on the left, who's both of them don't know how to keep the width. And it gets cluttered on the inside. And then it's left Watkins to literally just find any sort of space that he can, because there's no space, and he hardly touches the ball. He's hardly touching the ball because the ball's got to go through 4 people to get to him. It's got to go through the midfielders, and then it's got to go through Rodgers, and then it's got to go through what's his name, McGinn and fucking Ramsey, and then eventually it might go to Watkins. There's no direct route to Watkins. It's just ridiculous. Like, what is... I don't have a clue what's going on in this club, but Unai seems to be losing his head a bit with his decisions. I'm happy he made the 4 subs at half time, but he took off the wrong players. So he shouldn't. I don't think he shouldn't have taken off Garcia. Yes, he weren't having a great game, but what he can possess is something in attack. And the way they come out playing in the second half looked like they wanted to attack. So why would you put Bogart in right back? He's not a right back. He's not an attacking right back. He doesn't possess any sort of threat from right back. So why has he done that? And then John McGinn is on a yellow card, playing not very good, loses his head in the first half, where you think he has a possibility that he can get sent off, and he stays on the pitch for the second half. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? And then to make it even worse, we've just sold our second striker, yeah, who everybody wanted out because he has bad attitude, yeah. This bad attitude striker. Then Watkins gets injured. Now what? Now what? Yes, I know he probably would have left anyway because the money's ridiculous. Like, you'd be a fool not to want to go for £300,000 a week, not a month, a week. You'll be an idiot not to go. But we forced him out. We never shown John Duran any sort of love or respect while he's been at this club. Never. He got more love from Al Nassr fans in the day that he signed than he did the whole time he was at Aston Villa. I'd leave too. He got absolutely disrespected. He won us at least 5 games on his own. 5 games. And for us to turn around and say, get him out, he's got a bad attitude, we'll take the money. With 2 days to go to find a striker. 2 days. Fair enough, John Duran could have left. But maybe in the summer. Why are we selling him in January with 2 days left to find a striker to play our rivals next game? It's pathetic. Like, from top to bottom, that decision is awful. It's so bad. Like, even if we weren't to get 70 million from him in the summer, which we obviously were, because Al Nassr wanted a player. Saudi always want players, and he's 21 years old. Why does his value go down from January to the summer? How does that make sense? Especially when he's going to score goals. Because that's what he does. He scores goals. He may not get assists, but he scores goals. Even on his own, he scores goals. So, what are we doing? So then, yeah, back to the game. He makes the subs, yeah. He leaves it at 4-5-1. He leaves it like that. He puts Marlon up front. Marlon up front. Because Watkins is injured. Yeah? What does Marlon do? Nothing. Because I told you about this guy. He's a bang average player. This is why Dortmund let him go. And this is why Dortmund let him go for so low price. Because he's just direct. All he is a black, bold version of Garnacho. That's it. That's it. And Garnacho is an awful player with no IQ. He's just direct. He just gets the ball and he runs straight at defenders. That's all. Maybe he cuts in and takes a shot. That is it. We've seen Marlon for 2 games in 2 different places. He doesn't look comfortable in either one of them so far. Yes, it is his second game, so we'll give him a bye. But he needs to go up to pace. If we bring in players like Marlon and selling players like Duran and having Marlon replace players like Duran, he's got to get up to speed quicker. He's got to get up to speed way quicker than he has. Because we've seen absolutely nothing from him. Yes, he scores a goal. He scores a goal today. Yeah, he did score. It should have counted. Awful refereeing and VAR. Yeah. But what else did he do? Can you remember another time where he looked a threat? His chance where he was 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper was offside. So that doesn't count. Apart from that, did he do anything else? Did he touch the ball? Did he make space? Did he make runs? Did he drop back like a false nine? Did he try and get in behind? What did he do? And this is what I mean. He needs to get up to speed. Like, we've got 2 days. We need to make these signings. We need to get players in. And we need to have options. Because we can't have Champions League games and then come back to Premiership games and think these performances are acceptable to get us back into Europe next season. We've been highly underperforming. Highly. Yeah? I think our team isn't as great as a lot of other teams. We just had a really good season. But this is a chance to prove it. And it's not going very well. Our performances are mediocre. We have players in the team who don't know how to create chances. Morgan Rogers, he had a great game in the Champions League. Where was he today? The inconsistencies are just not balancing themselves out here. Not balancing themselves out at all. Yes, you scored a hat-trick in the Champions League against Celtic. We're all happy for you. But we're playing Wolves today. So you got to turn up. No excuses. If you want to be on that football pitch, you got to turn up. Every game. If you're tired, don't play. If you're not up for it, don't play. This is probably the only game of the season that Wolves have got up for. And they've spanked us. And now we're going to go on social media. And we're going to have people on there who's going to be defending this crap. This is a match that shouldn't even need people to get up for. This is a match that we should be up for regardless. Cup match, friendly, anything. This match is for the fans. And that was some bullshit performance they put on out there. With shit team management from Unai Emery once again. And then every single video I say, last 10 minutes of games, we're awful. What are we going to do? Concede. Did we make any chances? No. Did we do anything? No. Tillemans. World class to everybody. Where was he? Where's he been? We ain't seen Tillemans in a while. What's going on? Yeah, he set up the Marlon chance, which was offside. Apart from that, what else did he do? We expect players like Tillemans, who's the most creative person in our team, to be able to bail us out on these situations. Make passes. Try something. Be Bruno Fernando and just put it over the top. First time. Do something. His corners were awful. His passing was awful. His decision making was awful. His shooting, he got shot off from range from about 40 yards, which was never going to go in. And then a volley at the end with his left foot, which he had all the time in the world. He could have took it down. He could have placed it. He could have knocked it back in. He could have headed it. He could have done anything. but he went for the absolute glory smash with his left foot, even though he's right-footed. Like, yeah. Like I say, every single time something has to change. Something has to change. Our structure isn't right. Our play style isn't right. We are not right. Something has to change. Unai Emery, sort it out. I'm key. I'm done. I'm out.